Synthesizes oxalate using oxygen and a small amount of gold. Interesting. 600 grams a second of oxygen. 3,000 milligrams a second of gold. Huh. Oxalate makes 600 grams a second. You could use liquid oxygen too. Oh, really? So how do you move the oxalate then? Does the... Oh, won't the oxalate just off gas? Do we need to sweeper it? Do we need to run it through walls and stuff so it can't off gas? Okay, we'll come to that. We'll come to that. Shit, rocket. Nearly forgot. Nearly forgot again. Let's get the rocket in. Oh, you should deliver the oxalate with a sweeper arm. Yeah, I figured as much. But we can use liquid oxygen too. Isn't it fed in during the burn? I have no idea, Zoo. I have no idea. Oh. Yeah, you eat this. You don't eat my refined stuff, do you? Dirt and iron ore. Yeah, I'm fine with that. You eat this shit. This is good. You eat this. Rocket? Hey! Give me that research. Nice. We're still getting a bit of research by the looks of it. Not much though, but a bit. A bit. I think you can also do a gantry for dupes to deliver. Right, okay. Well, I think we still need to do a bit more research first, don't we? So let's do maybe another one or two of these basic runs, and then we'll do a combustion run. Okay. So this is ready now. This has got a couple of heavy watt wires. I don't know whether I'll keep these here, but I can remove these easily later just by putting a tile over it. So for now... Nah, piss. I'm going to get rid of it now. We don't need this. Bang. We don't need this where it is. Get back with your jetpack, you wanker. Ruby, no! No, no, no! Stay away. Don't know why I built this with granite. Ruby? You're funking up my shit! Oh, you prick. Okay, okay. Right, is this all done now then? Wiring seems to be done. Don't think I've missed anything. Probably need to do more wiring outside later. That's fine. Automation? Check. Weezewarts? Check. Let's get some hydrogen in there. Bang. And let's just restrict access. Bang. Chuk, 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 chuk. Very good. Right. So let's just get ready to seal off this side. But they're not going to build any of this. It's like priority 1 anyway, so that's fine. You have 9 research modules. Yes! Big boys. I don't think we need 9. But same amount of steam, so fuck it. And bit, yes. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we'll get some hydrogen in here. This can cool things down, and then we've got our double circuits and stuff in then. In terms of the solar panels, I think I still do want to do them, but I'm gonna have a bit of think about it between streams. I don't think we're gonna do it tonight, but I might start making some glass. So we'll get this other rocket chute dug out, and I'll probably get my jetpack tubes doing the higher stuff straight away. So I might leave this as like priority 8 for my normal exosuits and get my priority 9 jetpack dupes doing these upper walls. So let me just get off this first. We should just do... We'll use... Have we got loads of mafic rock still kicking around? Yeah, we've got fuckloads of it. So we'll use the mafic rock up here. So I think this one is actually going to be a hot bastard. So we probably need to start thinking about like tungsten and, you know, what materials we actually run through here, because this one is going to get hot. This is going to be the main rocket boy, I think. The steam one is just a bit of a joke, really. But this one's going to be hot as shit. Yeah, just get rid of all this crap. So yeah, all that can be fine. All you can be fine. And none of you's going to get out. Okay. Oh shit, I've just realised we're missing a tile here. That is not good. Multiple rockets, yeah, damn right. We don't just want one rocket, we're going multiples. Oh. Blip. We're going multiples. There should be enough hydrogen to do that room, I think. We'll probably get to like maybe 3 or 4 kilos in the room. There's not loads of hydrogen kicking around anymore, to be honest. It's all either been used or displaced or it's gathered up somewhere else. That's fine. We're now up to 4 kilos of chlorine in here. Every time I look at it, we get more, which is great. Just great. How's everything else ticking along? Still not taking these resorts out of there, but we don't really need them yet, so I'll just leave it for now. Wow. The loneliest prince in the world. All the meat. All the meat. And I probably need to do something about this at some point. There's like sleet wheat and wolframite and stuff in here that I want, so we'll probably dig all this out. I'm just having a bit of a quick recap on things. I've not done a slickster farm, and I'm kind of scared that my slicksters are going to get stuck and all die out. So I might throw in some plans for a slickster farm, but I don't know where we're going to do it yet. I might do it up here, so my dupes don't have to run too far to like ranch it and stuff. I don't want all my slicksters to die, because that would be a pain in the ass. I don't know what's happened here, but it looks like we've had some melting ice or something. So we'll get all this mopped as well. This is still just open to the elements over here, because honestly, this one kept overpressurized and then I saw my ass with it, so we've just left this open. It's hot as balls down here, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I think everything in the base is going alright. We could probably tidy up a lot of shit in fairness, but I kind of want to I want to leave this big ice biome here. We'll probably fix this later. I like the idea that we've got this big massive ice biome next to the base. There's not actually that much sleet wheat in here, but there's quite a bit. There's not loads, but we've probably got maybe like 15, 20 sleet wheat crops in here, maybe more. So if I leave this next to the base, this is perma-food. What I'd need to do is get rid of all the polluted oxygen and polluted water that's stinking up the bitch and insulate it, but that's a future me problem. I don't want to do that now. Will you be playing Oni tomorrow? I'm not actually here tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my day off, I think. But, depending on what the lady's got planned, if she's not about, I might do a cheeky Oni stream. I don't know. Go away, phone. Yeah, I'm normally off on Saturdays. By the way, has anybody got a Samsung phone and knows why my location thing keeps triggering on? I think some bastard is tracking me down. I keep disabling location settings on my Samsung phone, and every time I look at it, my GPS location thing is back on. What's that all about? Does anybody know? Is Samsung hunting me down? If so, why? I've been so nice. Why would they do this? Yeah, I'm normally off on a Saturday, sorry. Depending on what the lady's doing, I may do a cheeky stream, I don't know. But I will let you know on Discord and Twitter as usual. You know how it goes. Lovely. Someone can play works at Samsung, yes. The Illuminati want you to join them. The government is hunting you. I don't like it because it's constantly pissing through data and stuff. Every time I look at my phone, the location thing is on. And I've disabled every app from using location. They want to ban me permanently. Is there an app that you're allowed to use your location? No. Literally all of them are disabled. All of them. Have I done this? Have I done this wrong? Yeah, this is actually the outer skin, isn't it? Lidickhead. So we can actually get this done outside. We'll dig out some of this crap as well. Get rid of all this stuff. Don't actually know how far this is going to go down, do I? Have I just eyeballed that completely by accident? Yeah, I have. Perfect. It's a witch hunt. A twitch hunt. Yes. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. It might just be that. It's a twitch hunt. No, genuinely, like, I spent the time to actually go in and delete. You know, you can go into, like, your app settings and deny access to things. I literally did that. And then it updated last night, and lo and behold, everything's using my fucking location again. I don't trust them. Bastards. Okay. Nice. We're getting there. I'll rip this out once most of this hydrogen's gone, in fairness. As soon as we're pumping loads of oxygen, I'll rip this out. But for now, we're getting good stuff. I'd like to dig all this stuff out, in fairness, because it looks like an absolute mess. Make this a big open space. That'd be good. My wife is saying the UK government is tracking its populace. Well, it won't have much tracking to do with me. I'm either here or at the cake shop. We don't have a cake shop. I was just saying that to throw off the government. Is there a way of seeing how much this research stuff that we have? Does it show up anywhere? Ah, data bank. Okay, so we've used it all. Oh no. Ah, that'll be why. They're not all. I want all these to be high priority. I want to whiz through that research, basically. I do like that animation. That is good. That is good. Right. I'm fed again. As if I needed more sugar. Right. We're really starting to dwindle our natural gas at this point. So I should probably have built petroleum generators by now, but I've just been lazy and wanting to mess about with space more than anything. We've actually got quite a bit of petroleum backed up here. Hirana Souza, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. We do got quite a bit of petrol. We do got quite a bit of petrol built up. We've amassed quite a lot of petrol just from the refinery setup. But obviously we are now bypassing it as well. So even if our steel production is not online, we are still producing some petrol. Which means we have to have dupes in here to use it, but at least we are generating a bit. So it wouldn't really be a big deal to set up some petroleum gens, and obviously we get some more water and we get some carbon dioxide and stuff from it as well. So it might be something we should think of soon before we fully run out of natural gas. I'll be honest with you, my plan was get up to space, sort the automation, whack in a dozen solar panels or 10 solar panels or however many we could fit up here. That would have really eased off my natural gas burdens, but unfortunately that is not the case. We're also about to run out of clay. We were feeding clay to our old hatches. We shouldn't run out of that. That should be fine. So that's okay. What about coal? We have 684 tons of coal. So we can start using a bit more coal power, I suppose. We do have more coal than God. So that's probably something we should consider. Let's rip you out. build some tiles here. You're going to come down like this as well. Yeah. Lovely. And yeah, we'll just get this side matched up with the other side. It should be real pretty. I don't know whether we'll need better than just a couple of airlocks here. We may well do. I can also recover some of this steel as well, in fairness. Like, all this can be tweaked and moved now, I suppose. Lovely. So, let's just bang you like that. Probably need to move this liquid phosphorite bottler, but I kind of just been dumping all the liquid phosphorite in here, or phosphorus rather. Alright. We'll get a little bit more hydrogen in here, just so it's done then. And we're only going to piss it out into space anyway, so might as well collect some more of this. And then I'll rip all this out and we'll put another tube access point in here. So I think it might help us with our pathing and stuff. We can just connect the tubes up, I think. It should be fine. Might actually put that in now. So it's this circuit. So that's now got 1320 on it, but we'd remove 360. No, yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll whack that in. Candyman, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? What were you made out of? Gold. Interesting. I might make this one up. Oh, don't really have much steel. I need to get more lime and stuff on the go. Didn't miss liftoff, did I? We've had a couple of liftoffs. We've had a few. We're probably going to do another one in a second, though, buddy. In fact, we're going to do it now. We're going to do it now. Astronaut. Okay. Just waiting on nails to come up here, and then we'll shoot another one off. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So yeah, these jetpack dudes are very handy for this sort of stuff, it has to be said. They are incredibly handy. Incredibly handy. Alright, Nails. Flight checks are a go. We are golden and ready to go for liftoff. Retract the gantry. Open the doors. I don't know if we can launch if this lands on the engine, by the way. We'll soon see. It says it's entombed. Let's see if we can still launch. This one. Launch the rocket. This is for you, Candyman. This one is entirely for you. Rocket, away! Lovely. Weird switches to use. No, they're not. You guys don't seem to get it. It doesn't matter if I use these switches or Atmos switches. It's the same shit. I'm in a vacuum. It doesn't matter. I like to use Hydra switches. Oh, nice, Nailu. I see. Is it 10 bits per rocket launch? Is that it? Christ, I need to set up a whole set of these pods then. I could be making, like, you know, 50 bits every few cycles. I'd be in the money. I'd be rich. Thanks, Nailu. Cheers. Oh, Jesus. Oh. What's the problem, Azarus? Why don't you like my Hydra switches? What is your problem? Alright, let's just seal this up now on this side, and then we can crack on doing the outer bits. Yeah. We'll dig out all this gubbins. Can't decide what I want to do there. Right then. So I think I made all this a low priority, but that's fine. Let's make you like an 8. And let's dig out all this crap. I fucking dug the top layer out like an idiot, didn't I? I wasn't meant to dig out the top layer. Oh well. Whatever. I wasn't meant to dig out the top bit. I might have to put some more ladders in just for a minute. So my dupes can get up here. Christ. Lovely. Need a rocket for every follower. Jeez. Or every 10 bits is better, actually. Gorus, how's it going, buddy? Dupes should have to calibrate them manually to stop your cheating. It isn't cheating! I'm detecting liquid. There's no liquid there. The switch doesn't work. It's not cheating. That's smart. That's just some game smarts. Alright. Ruby, please do this now. There we go. Please try not to get stuck. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I see. They're probably building this out of mafic. So they're having to go up to the top to get some mafic and then bring it back down. That does not make sense. Do you know the centre of attention thing? Yeah, if you follow someone, you mean? Yeah, that's been in the game for a long time. Didn't used to be called centre of attention, though. It used to be called something else. Dupes are getting stuck in tubes, aren't they? They are doing weird things. Good old ingenious rock. Yes. Have you had any bears tonight, Gorus? Oh no, it was Gashidley that was having the bears, wasn't it? Sorry. It was Gashidley who was drinking bears last night. My bad. It's going alright, buddy. Right, you just opened one. I see. It begins. It begins. Saturnus, were you here earlier, by the way, when we had our issues with the automation? Because I could probably do with picking your brains and seeing your thoughts on something. Nope. Okay. We found that there's... Well, we've not found it. I mean, it was proposed to us and we tested it, and it's true. If you... our automation that we had set up, I've now disabled automation on the bunkers entirely. Alright? Because we found that the automation was happening at different speeds depending on where we were looking in our base, which for this is a problem. So what was happening is doors were opening at totally different speeds depending on where we were looking. So we did a little test by zooming out and running the game, and everything opened perfectly at the same time. If I was zoomed in like this, these would all be open, and these here would be completely closed or partially closed. Yeah, pretty fucked. It's not good. And I was going to ask you, do you think your water clock would fix that? Because I don't think it would. And I wondered if you'd had any issues with if you're running two water clocks that you start going at the same time on opposite sides of the screen, do they desync or do they run perfectly? That's what I was going to ask you basically. Because if pumps aren't affected, then it may well be that that's what we need to do. I'm not sure if it would apply to all automation or if it's just something happens. Did you just ask Turnus just to shit on his water clock? No. No, I want to know if I can use it, if that will fix the problem I'm having. I don't do water clocks very often, right? I don't think I've ever done one on stream. Maybe once. Back in the day. I don't use them. I've never had a use for them. But if the automation works slightly differently, then this might be the perfect time for it. Because I've been dragging my heels not building one. Because I thought, I don't need it. But I think maybe if the automation doesn't slow down like the current setup does, it might work. The water clock works regardless. But how do you know? Have you done two on opposite sides of the screen, looking at one, not looking at the other, and they've both been identical? I'm asking you for science reasons, because if they do, I'm going to do it. If they don't, I'm not going to do it. And I don't have time to test it now. That's why I'm asking. And I know you're the man that can test these things. Wow, there's nothing on this circuit. Literally, is that all that's on this circuit? What the fuck? Yeah, this needs to be fixed, doesn't it? We'll just connect these for now. Rip this out. Too busy making gecko water tanks. What are you on about? How do you have those smart batteries hooked up? You mean up here? I have them hooked up so that they turn my transformers off when they're not needed. So it only turns my transformer on when the battery needs charge. Basically. I mean, I could really disconnect all this shit now. None of this is needed, is it? I'm just pissing away power. I'm so pissed off about this. Right, okay. Yeah, my brain tells me that a water clock would suffer the exact same problem if I'm not looking at it. It would eventually desync. Oh, take it easy, nerd. Much love, buddy. And excellent work as ever. Automation is probably hard-coded to run slow and off-screen because it was causing lag. Yeah. Do your pumps not always work as they should? The water clock is just... I don't know, Sternus. I've never studied it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe my pumps don't work as well when they're off-screen. Especially if they're pumps that are activated periodically by automation. Do you see what I'm saying? It's automation. It's nothing to do with the fucking pump. It's to do with the automation that powers it. Do you have one on the generators too? Yeah. Generators are all done with automation as well, buddy. It's like hydrogen generators, coal generators, natural gas generators. So they're only toggled on when they're needed. I have a main battery bank, which is these 4 batteries on each side, and then each circuit has its own battery because I'm an elitist jerk. Yeah, I don't think it would either. I think it's the problem is running a big automation wire beyond the vision of your screen. That's why I was asking. I wasn't trying to provoke. I wasn't trying to shit on Saturnus. That's not what I was doing at all. I was just saying if you had a water clock on this side of the screen and a water clock on this side of the screen, and you only looked at this one, would they still be perfectly synced after 30 cycles? Or would they, or 10 cycles, or 5 cycles, would they desync because of this fucking automation glitch that we've got? That's what I was curious. That's what I was curious about. There's no automation involved, really. The pump is connected to a valve. It's the valve that's the automation. And nothing's triggered by automation. Nothing at all is triggered by automation. Not sure. Not sure I agree. I'm not sure. Based on what we've seen so far, I don't think it would help us in the slightest. But I might do a little bit of tinkering in debug tonight. I might do a little bit of tinkering. Might be automation of the bunker doors. Yeah, I'll have a bit of a play tonight. Because I want to get this right. I don't want this to be a problem that we can't overcome. There must be some way around it. And I don't want to fuck about trying to guess timings, because eventually it will not work. Something will go wrong and it will piss me off and I'll get salty. And I don't want to get salty on stream for no reason. So I'll have a little tinker. I'll have a little tinker there. Okay. Yeah, after the stream finishes, Azimus, I have to download my VODs and split them up and get them uploaded to YouTube. I don't normally go to bed till like 3 or 4 after a stream. I'm up late. So the bunker doors are still not open. The bunker doors simply need to be on screen. Yeah, but what I was thinking is having a clock for each, like maybe four bunker doors or something. I was thinking of really going small on it and making a shitload of clocks all along the top of the map. That was my theory, because they're only small. They've only got a tiny footprint. You could just, you know, have a small amount here and an auto miner on the side of it. I don't know. It's just really pissed me off that we've got this problem with space now. It may not be the automation. They may have slowed the bunker door animation off screen. Really? Surely if automation doesn't work properly when off screen, all sorts of shit would break. That's what's happening, Gorus. That's what we're seeing. But I don't know, as Vixen's just pointed out, it may not be the automation, it may just be bunker doors themselves. I mean, I don't know. I'll do a bit of a play, so I will have a play. Right, so we've got double things now. We shouldn't get any more dupes that can't come home. When's our rocket heading back? Not for a little while yet. It's a little bit murky up here, but that's fine. We've nearly got our second tube outer walls done, but I think I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to do the bunker tiles all the way to the ceiling on this, so I'll probably rip out a load of these bunker doors here anyway. Get your warm chocolate drink and sleep. Please test that theory. Tell 2 dupes to open the door. Have 1 on screen, 1 off screen. What do you mean? Oh, the bunker doors you mean, sorry. Maybe a good old door regolith. Good. Maybe build an old good door. I don't think the regolith eaters work anymore, Qzone. Well, there is a way to delete it at the moment, isn't there? But I don't want to do that. It's something to do with mesh tiles and doors. In fact, I think I fucking posted it months